All right, guys, now Art wants to talk about the 64 Plymouth Sport Fury. He's really got it up against the wall here. He got in the passenger side to get it out. This car is something else. It's like brand new.
You want me to get that T-Bird over out of the way?
Look at that. All right, so what is the story on this one? Didn't you have one identical color and all to this when you were younger?
Yeah, but that was my first new car I bought in '64.
But the very first new car you ever bought was a twin to this thing.
Yeah.
Color down to the color.
But the only difference in this is got air conditioning.
This one's got air and yours didn't.
Yeah.
Wow. Where did you come across this thing?
I had a guy I went to the auctions with, and he was running Chrysler products for his museum. And this auction, I couldn't go to it, and he bought it because I was looking for one this kind, and we went to different auctions.
Yeah.
And he told me he had it and he would sell it.
What is that color called?
Chestnut brown metallic.
Chestnut brown metallic. Yeah, it's definitely got some metallic in it.
It's
And how many miles are on it?
$61,000.
61,000 miles.
But I showed at different car shows or a National Plymouth Association, and I had to win my class and best of show. And then I was sold in senior class all best of shows from previous years.
Oh.
And I got first place with that.
Wow.
I can show you.
Now, this is a console with bucket seat car with a floor shift.
Yeah.
And if it was a bench seat car, it would have the push button automatic up here, wouldn't it? Yeah. Because I remember Dad had a 63 and a 64 Plymouth four-door when we were kids. And that's where the push buttons were, up here. So that's just kind of a block-off plate for what most of them had, I would say.
Yeah.
The majority of them had that. Now, what is that in the console? Is that just, it's not a clock, is it?
Well,
but they would put a tack in there, I guess.
Right, tack if you ordered it with a tack.
So it's kind of just a block-off thing, just a decorative ornament.
I think the best to show and plaques are on the dash.
Yeah, best of show. Plymouth Owners Club, Incorporated. And these things fold down, don't they?
Yeah.
You flip them up for air?
Yeah, for defrost or whatever.
Oh, you flip them down for defrost.
Yeah.
And flip them back up if you want air conditioning. Yeah. It's pretty creative. Sport Fury. Is it the 318?
No, it's a same block as a 383, but they called it a 361.
Oh, 361. Yeah, my buddy Sam had one of those in his car originally. Let's check that out.
It'll squawk the tires when it shifts if you get on it.
Oh, I bet. These things had really strong transmissions in them, too.
That TorqueFlite is...
You couldn't tear one up.
You what kind of battery it's got?
Yep.
Mopar battery.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That air conditioner's even on.
Yeah, I probably got it. Yeah.
I thought there was some cool air coming out up there. Boy, this thing really looks new. Now, this is all original paint under here. All of it is.
Yeah. I did some detailing, but it even got the original stickers on it. But they come from the factory.
You said those are all original stickers from the factory.
Yeah. That firewall, I took all the relays and controls off of it, and I polished it all up.
Yeah, I can tell. The original clips running across here.
Sight glass, I can see. You know, they messed up my Freon cans. My unit don't go far enough in.
I've ran into that too. The Freon cans, the new ones. It's just.
I need the old ones. I could tap that down and put the fitting, but now this new one I can't.
Yep. Well, let's close her up. There it is, 361 right there.
Yeah.
It's got great lines on that hood.
Yeah. There's the original bill of sale for it. Another old lady had it.
Another old lady had this one, just like the 58, huh?
Yeah, and the 56.
Here, let's shut it off and make sure they can hear us.
Yeah, Bertha.
Oh.
I could, but there's what it was. I got mine for $32.50, but
you bought your car, your original one for $32.50.
Yeah, but I think
I bet that air conditioning wasn't cheap.
No, it was $495 or something.
Yeah,
I think that's already wore off, but that air conditioner was expensive.
Mm-hmm.
$985.70 for options.
It's funny though, they don't have it listed separately what each thing cost, but her name was Bertha
P.She.
S-H-E-A.
And it was Tulsa,
Oklahoma. Does anybody out there in Oklahoma know Bertha? Imperial Chrysler. What's that say? Wilkerson's Incorporated?
Yeah.
Plymouth Valiant. Invoice 1230, date 11/30/63. This is a pretty early one.
Yeah.
So the total cost was $39.46.70.
Yeah.
That was a lot of money in 1964. Yeah. That's funny. You know, they charge you for antifreeze. That's just so crazy, the things that they would charge you for back then.
Rear view mirrors.
Windshield washer.
Tinted glass.
It's got the bumper guards front and rear.
Yeah.
I knew that was optional, and I seen that on the front. 1964 Plymouth 8 Sport Fury 2-door hardtop. Original bill of sale for this thing. I don't know. I hope you guys can see that paint really sparkle there in the sun. It's got a lot of metal flake in it.
I don't know if you want these plaques. I got Best of Show Group 3, and I drove it. They couldn't get over me driving it to Reedsburg, Wisconsin.
Well, a lot of people do.
They, you know, all of them had, you know, they trailer it. And heck, why would you want trailer? It's got air conditioning.
Yeah.
Is what I told them.
That one says 1999. The other one says 2001.
Yeah.
Well, if you keep your fluids changed and you keep your belts and hoses, you know, up to date, there's nothing wrong with driving them.
Did you want to look at the trunk?
Sure, let's look in the trunk. So you had a big wide bumper guard on the front and the center, and you had two small ones on each side in the back. I really like this body side trim too, like what kind of like a what they used to call prism tape that you could buy. Nice little touch of chrome that runs around here.
Well, I even got a suitcase, and here's all my parts.
That's a good sized trunk, really.
Yeah, I put extra radiator hoses. I got a fuel pump and a water pump.
I've got extra heater hoses and stuff like that in the trunk of my 89 town car.
Hose. Translast. Extra fluid. When I went distance with this.
Yeah. That looks like the original spare tire, is it not?
Yes. Because I got docked for putting radios on it.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
And that's what helped me. That's the size white wall and everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's my
What do you got there?
solenoid for the starter.
Oh, really?
They were noted to go bad, but
So you just keep a spare?
yeah. It never hurts to have spares.
I didn't even look. I guess, did Chrysler have them up where you could get to them like a Ford versus a Chevy, having it down on the starter and all those wires running down by the exhaust?
Yeah, it's on the dash.
Yeah.
But,
the firewall.
There's an extra hubcap.
Yeah.
But here's a suitcase, brown, I had for my 64.
Oh, really? Look at all the nuts, the speed nuts and stuff there in the quarter panel holding on all this body side trim.
There's the original jack instructions.
Yeah.
This in here is pretty well all original. Then the mat is original.
Even the mat's original.
Yeah. I think I got some belts too.
Even the rear package tray and everything in here looks brand new. You can tell it certainly hasn't set out in the sun.
No.
Nothing's been baked. I love all those little Chrysler convertibles Miss Jane drove on Beverly Hillbillies. I don't think they ever put her in one of these in '64. She probably had a Coronet convertible or something like that.
I do that on all my cars. The license plate's the year of the car.
I didn't realize that, yeah.
That's got the 63 plate on it.
Yeah. I've got some for my 68. I never did put them on there.
But,
well, take this one down the road, let them see it, and then I'll hop in too like we did the last one.
Okay.
I really like the roof line on those cars. It's got that classic winding Chrysler starter on it. I'm not kidding though, guys. My dad had a 63 and a 64 four-door Plymouth for second cars, and you could not tear them up. I think he's got a brake light out on the right side. All right, let's take this one down the road.
Yeah, here's a national first place winner.
Yeah. Plymouth Owners National First Place winner.
2001.
2001.
That's,
We're getting some cool air.
yeah, I think
factory air running. Okay, so you're telling me that this will bark the tires when it shifts.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to prove it to us.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
Let's kill that air, that blower, so they may hear. Here, I'll roll this window down. Nice smooth window operation.
Yeah, it hasn't been used.
Now, he says this thing will bark the tires when she shifts, guys, and I believe him. Went a different way this time.
Yeah. Get a little more room this way.
A little bit. Uh-oh, there it went. It sure does. How fast are we going?
About 80 it was.
About 80.
But he'll get up to 122.
Well, you don't want to go that fast.
No.
Well, it damn sure barked the tires when it shifted. Boy, it rides great too.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know how many miles it had on it when I got it. But
was this considered an intermediate car, or was it really their full-size car?
it's their full-size, top of the line, the Sport Fury.
Huh.
Yeah, I drove this for a lot of times on distance because it just handles good. And
Yeah.
now we're going 70 on a 55-mile-an-hour road, but
70 mile an hour, folks. Ain't got a shake or shimmy in it.
pretty airtight too for a hard top.
Yeah, really. Had really nice looking bucket seats in these things too.
Yeah.
Just the interior all around was really, that Sport Fury name really did hold up
Yeah.
to what it was called. If you guys want to look it up, we're out here on Highway 40 between Altamont and St. Elmo, Illinois. All right, let's show them what it'll do. Let's see if we can make it bark them tires again.
Okay. And it's got radio tires on it, you know.
Yeah.
Bias is easier to make it bark.
There it went.
That's
That's a snappy transmission. And I don't suppose it's got a shift kit in it. You didn't do anything like that to it, did you? From the factory, it shifts like that.
I mean, 80, I don't care what speed, it glides right along. It's going 80 now.
80 mile an hour, smooth as silk, really quiet. Just a little bit of wind noise here at the wing windows where you'd expect, but.
Well, that rubber's probably getting a little weak too. Rubber there, the gasket probably is getting a little old age.
Going down the highway in a 1964 Plymouth Sport Fury, two-door hardtop with working factory air. No cracks in the steering wheel.
No, it's
we even got little dome lights down here in the console.
Chrysler Corporation. They had that full-time power steering. Boy, you gotta be pretty steady on that steering wheel.
Yeah.
Fords, you didn't have to.
Right.
What they call that? Their power steering.
I don't remember.
But this is full-time power steering. Way with a 56 too. I put snow tires on, you get a little hum from them.
Yeah.
But that was the only one that I could get with that white wall.
Oh, really?
Boy, they're hard to get those.
We're going to do some following up on the 56 Plymouth stuff too. Art said he's got the original bill of sale for it. We'll do a video and talk about some of the stuff that we missed out on when we were doing that, but there we are. There is Art's 64 Plymouth. Identical twin except the air conditioning of the first car that he bought brand new. So there you go again. We still got some cars to get covered of Art's, and we'll get it done. But I hope you guys enjoy these. And once again, please like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate it.
Got that dry wash and guard ultra ion on it too.
Yeah, he uses that dry wash. Look that up. It's a polish it's really good stuff. I used to use that when I was detailing all the time. So,
but last year's I haven't. That's been 2 years ago when I.
2 years ago since you polished it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it lasts. It really stays on there.
My shoulder cartilage is gone, so I ain't doing any polishing this year.
Well, don't need it.
Yeah. Well, they all, that really does last.
Yeah.
On them cars.
All right, guys. Stay tuned. Again, thank you very much for watching.